Babe!
In your mouth, in your mouth, in your mouth.
But I don't want to. Babe!
Let me throw one in your mouth.
But I don't want to.
You be the sun that lights your door. Oh no. Hear me, I can make it burn for you and me. Oh no. Oh no. Hear me, I can make it burn for you and me. We could be a storm that rages on.
Do you want to party? Of course you want to party. It's time to party with Linda Gold today. She's got bad makeup, but we love her anyway. We tried to kill her off, but she comes back every day.
Now it's looking like there's finally going to be light at the end of the tunnel. And our clubs will very soon be opening to resume Eurodrag Season 2. So now is the perfect time to get your application in. So get a pen and a paper ready.
Pen and paper? How old is she?
Here's some of our venues across Europe hosting Eurodrag Season 2 this year.
'Cause there ain't no ocean deeper than my love for you, and there ain't no fire that I wouldn't run right through. There ain't no mountain, baby, that I wouldn't move. Nothing that I wouldn't do for you, 'cause you do it for me too.
Talking about Eurodrag, our first guest tonight is our Eurodrag Queen of Copenhagen, all the way from Denmark. It's Jaxie.
And one of the biggest Eurovision groups in Sweden since ABBA. It's the Mamas.
For all you RuPaul's Drag Race fans, from season 9, it's the one and only Alexis Michelle.
Love me, pretend that you love me. Lead me, just say that you need me.
And we'll be asking this week's Going for Gold contestants, have you ever been blocked for stalking on social media? See, I told you she'd be a stalker, going through people's bins, the dirty bitch. And we're gonna find out which of our 16 drag queens will be Europe's shadiest cunt. You silly bitch. Now everyone that's watching this knows that we're just faking it. And don't forget this week's lockdown videos with a very special guest, all the way from the Amazon rainforest. It's Dora the Explorer. No, it's not, is it? Okay.
Do you want to do some blow, man?
And don't forget the lockdown videos. And this week, we've got the dirtiest bitch from Disney, that naughty Little Mermaid.
But before all that, I have a very important announcement to make.
You're not leaving me, are you?
Linda, I would never.
Bafflation.
A lot of people were very concerned about last week's episode when Chanel got stuck in my wig. I got Linda in my fucking hair! But don't worry, the wig is perfectly fine.
What about fucking Chanel?
Well, that's funny because I've actually got Chanel on FaceTime right now. Hi, Chanel!
Oh my god, I can't believe we've got Chanel on the show. What have you been up to since you stole this wig last week? Where have you been? What have you been up to?
Yeah, what? I'm at fucking Paris. What do you think I'm gonna do? I sat in a fucking tree in no bed. Fuck off, you gold wanker.
Heat is on, the time is right. It's time for you to play your game. 'Cause people are coming, everyone's trying to be the best that they can when they're going for gold.
The goal question of the week is, have you ever been stalked on social media for stalking a celebrity? Have you ever been stalked on social media for stalking a celebrity?
Have you ever been blocked for stalking on social media?
You have to guess how many said yes.
I don't think there'll be many that would admit to this, so I'm gonna have a stab at 2.
Let's take a look.
No.
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 Yes.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
You were close.
Hey, do I win a prize for that?
Well, I'm gonna let you see 2 of the answers, a yes and a no. So choose carefully.
Well, I'm surprised that Blair wasn't called stalking. Let's see what she's got to say.
I'm a bit old-fashioned. I like to do my stalking in real life, going through the bins, sniffing their knickers. And unfortunately, John Barrowman's getting to be of that age where they're starting to whiff a bit.
See, I told you she'd be a stalker, going through people's bins, a dirty bitch.
And what about the yeses?
Well, I can't believe that sweet, innocent Paula from Switzerland has been stalking.
One time I get blocked from Katya from RuPaul Drag Race. She blocked me because in my boy profile I have a different name, so she think I am a perverse guy, and she blocked me. But I meet she in Belgium, and we talk about, and she unblocked me.
See? It was innocent after all.
Next week on Going for Gold, we're going to find out which of our 16 queens would sleep with the best friend's ex. But only if he was hot. Welcome back to Eurodrag TV. Now, our first guest was voted one of the top 40 queens on social media by Buzzfeed. Hey, she must be bloody good because you
She's
wasn't on it.
amazing.
Not to mention, she's one of our sisters from our Eurodrag venue in Copenhagen, Cozy Bar.
Shut up and sleep with me, come on, and sleep with me, shut up and sleep with me, come on, why don't you sleep with me, shut up and sleep with me, come on, and sleep with me, shut up and sleep with me, come on, why don't you sleep with me, shut up and sleep with me, come on, and sleep with me.
Who, by the way, is now taking applications for season 2 of Eurodrag.
So for your chance to be crowned Queen of Europe, win 1,000 euros.
1,000 euros.
Okay. So don't forget to apply online at www.eurodrag.tv. So everybody, please welcome all the way from Copenhagen, it's Jaxie.
Hey, this Alexa.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Hey, this Alexa and Linda. How are you?
Really good, locked up with her, but you know.
There's worse things in the world.
But let's have fun too and get crazy!
Now, Jaxie, let's get down to the gossip, because BuzzFeed did an article on top 40 drag queens to follow on social media, and you were on it. They've since deleted it. To find out why, tune into episode 3 of Eurodrag.
Now, recently BuzzFeed did an article on the top 40 drag queens to follow on Instagram. It's sad that South Asian drag artists constantly get ignored from the global drag community, and not only in the global drag community, but also in society and in media in general.
So Jaxie, what in your opinion makes you different to the tens of thousands of other drag queens that could have also appeared on that list?
I'm not entirely sure why. I just know that as many other drag queens, I just really love what I do, and I put my heart and soul into everything because I want to be sure that what I deliver is entirely what comes out of my head. And apparently that translates well because they notice me.
I was so happy for you. Did you get any type of judgment because you're a bearded queen?
I did actually receive a lot of resistance about my beard in the beginning because first of all, I was not only bearded, I was also really crazy about my performance. Like, I wasn't polished, I wasn't a recognizable product.
In the UK, there's still some stigma with bearded drag queens. I mean, not with everybody, but a lot of the UK is still a little bit dated on what they expect a drag queen, or should we say today, a drag performer to look like.
Especially new generation, like people expect drag queens to be very feminine looking.
Yeah, not just the young generation. I find it more with the older drag queens. It's always been stereotypical that a drag would shave the beard. But you know, times are changing.
So Jaxie, what does the future have in store for you?
Keep an eye on my Instagram because I have some shows coming up and I would love for you to come and see what I do so you can see that I'm not just a bearded lady, I'm also a bearded asshole.
Nothing bad about a bearded asshole. I mean, Linda's got one, so. It was so much talking to you, Jaxie. Thank you. It was so much talking to you, Jaxie. Thank you.
I love you and I can't wait for you to come back to Denmark again once this virus has been exterminated after 2025.
It's now time for the lockdown videos, and if you've got children, it's time to cover up their ears because this is not how they want to remember Ariel, the naughty little mermaid.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection...
Well, in fact, from the COVID, I'm immune. I took a nice big tumbler full of hot lemonade, put in about 12 tablespoonfuls of rum, 2 aspirins, get into the bath, have a massage from Wendy, tie the shoes that I've been wearing on my feet, all of them, around my throat, put myself to bed, and stay in bed and just wank it out. Wank the virus out.
But who cares? No big deal. I want more.
This is an emergency broadcast from your Prime Minister Boris Johnson. All pubs to reduce the price of alcoholic drinks by 75% with immediate effect and to open 24 hours a day. Everyone to the pub, let's just beat this thing together by getting good and pissed.
As you know, I'm a merfolk, and so I'm a fish down below.
Not doing it, it's ridiculous. Just ridiculous.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Well, that's my childhood ruined.
Your childhood was ruined the day you met me, love. From Sweden, it's the Mamas.
Hello, Linda. Hello, this is Alexia, and hello, Europe. This is Sweden calling.
Hi, Dina. It's Liverpool calling. Home of some of the best singers in the world. The Beatles, Mel C, Cilla Black.
Surprise, surprise. The unexpected hit you between the eyes. Oh!
And some of the worst singers, like Linda Gold. Hi girls, Linda used to live in Sweden and she raves on about you guys all the time, but I have to be honest, I don't actually know that much about you. So why don't you tell us a bit about yourself and how you ended up on Eurovision?
The Mamas are a group of 3 women, solo artists who are so different from each other, but we've come together to form the Mamas and just spread love. That is our motto, spreading love and lifting each other up. We ended up in Eurovision because we started with a man named John Lundvik, and we were just singing background. It was not in the plan for the Mamas to be a group, but it was inevitable that we keep working together and build the momentum and keep it going. That's how we got to Mello and Eurovision.
So, quick recap. You girls won the Melody Festivalen, which for the rest of Europe is Sweden's biggest talent show. It's absolutely huge.
Wanna show you we can do this better. There's no way we're giving up. Now it's time to spread the love, and our hearts will beat as one. So put your hands up to the sky. I wanna see you wave them high.
You then whisked off all the way to Eurovision, came 5th in the Eurovision final. And then the next year, you won Melody Festival and again. We've had a few Eurovision winners on this show who have told us the feeling of winning the country's selection process. But you guys won it twice.
Wow, yeah, we've had an amazing year, an unbelievable year. To compete with our own song as the mamas, the three of us, and win! Oh my God, like it's giving me chills right now. It's a dream come true. We're still on cloud 9.
I can feel the excitement in your voices, which makes it heartbreaking to imagine how you must have felt when you heard that Eurovision was cancelled this year.
Now be honest, girls, you can tell me, did you have a little cry? Because we did, we were crying our eyes out when we found out that Oslo Pride was cancelled.
Of course, it's a letdown. It was a heartbreak, so we cried. And then we picked ourselves up and we started moving, making new music and all of that. We're happy that people are staying safe, staying healthy. That's so much more important than if we get to compete or not. But we're historically undefeated.
Did you girls know that your song from Melody Festival and the winning entry actually got into the UK top 40 charts?
Wow, I didn't even know that we made the UK top 40. That is amazing.
I cannot believe that you didn't know.
Now, Sweden have become one of the biggest players, if not the biggest player, for Eurovision in the whole of Europe. Why is it that Sweden take the Eurovision Song Contest just so seriously?
When I was a kid, it was one night a day. So it wasn't like now, 6 weeks and everything. But so you lived all year just to be able to sit with your families and watch this. And they had a orchestra like symphony style, and it was just the biggest thing for so many years, and it's been going on like that for 60 years. So I guess that why it's so popular and we take it seriously, it's because it's serious. It's a serious competition.
Now these days, the Melody Festival is not just huge in Sweden, it's huge all over Europe. Why do you think that is?
I think people like it because we do take it seriously. It's not like somebody just choose whatever, or like they do in some countries. It's like a label, like a TV company or something. But in Sweden, it's the people. We get to choose. We get to choose who's going to represent us. So I think being a part of it is one of the biggest reasons that other countries like it too.
So tell us, what's the secret?
And the secret, it's a secret. Can't tell you.
Oh, is that how it's gonna be? Linda, they just want to keep the trophies for themselves.
So tell us how lockdown's been for you girls anyway.
We've been able to do a lot of streaming. We did a quarantine festival. We also are doing the Eurovision home concerts.
That sounds exciting. A little bird told me that you've got a new single. Just like my relationship status, boys.
We have a new single coming out, and it is called Let It Be, which is so fitting for the time that we're in now.
Let it be, let it be.
You dickhead, that's the Beatles.
Oh yeah? I know. Who are the Beatles?
Now we had Cascada on 2 weeks ago and she said she'd never do Eurovision again. How do you girls feel about that? Would you ever do it again?
Yes. We would. But to be able to do it, we have to compete in Melody Festival again. And then we need to have a kick-ass song. So, any songwriters, somebody hook me up.
Well, actually, a bit of a coincidence because I produce music. In fact, I've got a song you can buy. Do you want to have a listen to it?
Do you want to party? Of course you want to party. It's time to party with
the mamas
today. She's got
nice makeup,
but we love her anyway.
I'll sell it to you for €100.
We would love to.
Oh, Linda, you should have said €200.
And we just want to wish a good luck to the Swedish representative of Eurodrag 2020.
I'm a queen.
Girls, it's been amazing having you on the show today. Before you go, you've got to make us one promise. You'll come and see us in our Eurodrag venue, Grietas.
Yeah, fly us out.
Flights. It's only in Gothenburg.
I guess we can take the train.
I can't believe you're making them get the train. That is so shady of you.
There's more shadier cunts in Europe.
You are a cunt, cunt, cunt. But if that's thinking cunt, said ain't true, but me tell you, you're motherfucking cunt, cunt. Everybody knows from here to us, you're a bankrupt stinking cunt.
Welcome to Europe's Shadiest Con, round 2.
This week, we're going to be finding out which of our shady drags would prefer to accidentally send their nudes to their boss or their dad. I want to press the button. I want to press the button.
Linda, you do realize this is just a light bulb stuck to a green board.
Now everybody watching this knows that I'm just faking it.
Just like your ex-boyfriends did in bed.
You silly bitch. Ooh, which button shall I press? Ooh, meanie mo.
My best friend. It actually happened to me. He walked in on me, called me a dirty bastard, and then joined in.
Ooh, which button shall I press? Ooh, meanie mo.
My boss. The reason being is, judging by our recent communication, he never seems to open my fucking emails anyway.
If I was a boss, I wouldn't open the messages either. She talks some shit, that one. Ooh, which button should I press? Meanie mo.
I personally would choose my boss. No, actually my dad. Maybe both. After all, we all fantasize a bossy daddy.
I thought you put that footage in the bin. Meanie mo.
I prefer to send it to my boss because maybe he like this and give me a promotion. No, for my daddy and my mother, no, please, no.
Hey Dis, maybe you should send me some nude pictures. You might get a promotion.
I'd sooner be living on benefits.
I'm living on benefits.
There's your answers. Now it's time to vote. So Linda, which country do you think should win the title of Europe's Shadiest Cunt?
Well, I think they're all a bit shady, to be honest with you. But the one that's gonna send the boss dirty pictures just to get a promotion. This week's shadiest cunt is Paula.
1 point for Switzerland.
Tune in next week when we're going to ask an even more shadier question. Would you sooner snort illegal substances or smelly genitalia?
You are a cunt, cunt, cunt. But if that's thinking cunt, said ain't true, but me tell you, you're motherfucking cunt, cunt. Everybody knows from here to us, you're a bankrupt stinking cunt.
This week's Rue special guest was sent home by last week's guest of ours, Peppermint. Let's find out if they've kissed and made up.
Please welcome Alexis Michelle.
Hi Linda, it's Alexis, and hello Europe!
So this year we got our own version of RuPaul's Drag Race, which has brought quite a few new viewers your way. So tell the newcomers a little bit about yourself and how you got involved in Drag Race.
My journey to getting on RuPaul's Drag Race was really an 8-year process. After seeing the first season of Drag Race, I knew that it was something that I wanted to do and I felt it was part of my destiny. And so I auditioned for 8 long years to get on the show, and finally in season 9 it happened for me. And I'm so grateful for the experience. Of course it has its highs and its lows and its ups and its downs, but I'm so grateful to the experience. It's truly changed my life, and it's been the first time as a performer that I've been able to make my living just doing performing and not having to do anything else. So for that reason alone, I consider it such a gift.
What was your lowest point filming the show?
Probably the hardest moment on Drag Race is when you get eliminated. If you don't go all the way to the end of the competition, or if you don't win the competition, it's sad when you go home, because, especially if you make it as far as I did, because it meant so much to me. Being a part of Drag Race and doing well on Drag Race meant so much to me, and so to come so close was heartbreaking.
But you must have made loads of new friends in the show. What was your thoughts on Sasha Velour winning the competition?
The contestants in my season were fabulous. I love them all. They're my sisters. And of course, I think Sasha Velour was such a fabulous winner of Drag Race. So that's my dog, George.
Oh my god, George is so cute! I wish I could swap Linda for George.
What was it actually like filming on Drag Race? How long did it all take? What was it actually like filming on Drag Race? How long did it all take?
Filming Drag Race is a really intense process. In my case, it took about 6 weeks, and that's 6 weeks without any contact with the outside world, no cell phones, no hotel phones. Really all you have as far as the outside world is getting to watch TV. So I watched a lot of news, just so I felt like I knew what was going on in the world. But it's a very intense process.
It must have felt amazing when you finished filming, though.
When I finally got to fly back home to New York from LA and see friends and family, I was ready.
Yeah, we bet. So what's your plans after lockdown?
I have a brand new television show called Dragnificent that is premiering on TLC, and it's premiering here on TLC in America on Sunday, April 19th at 11 p.m. And it's premiering at its regular time, which will be Mondays, and it starts April 20th at 10 p.m. So every Monday on TLC at 10 p.m. starting April 20th, you can catch Dragnificent, which stars me and Bibi Sahara Benet and Jujubee and Thorgy Thor, and it's an incredible makeover show like you've never seen before. So I hope that you're able to catch it wherever you are. I know it will be shown internationally too, so I hope everybody's able to watch it.
There's some new girls in town.
I'm gonna make you look good and feel fantastic.
Honey, we're bringing it to the ball. Fashion is for everybody and everybody. Let's get this party started.
Now that does sound amazing, but tell us, where can we see you performing next?
I'll be performing in the fall at Feinstein's 54 Below in October and November with an all-new show. And if you've never gotten to see me sing live, you've got to see me sing live. So whether you make your way to New York and can see me on the cabaret stage here, or whether I come to your city soon, I hope to meet you all and perform for you all and enjoy ourselves.
Thanks for being on the show, Alexis. Good luck with Dragnificent. Thanks for being on the show, Alexis. Good luck with Dragnificent. Good luck with
Dragnificent!
Good luck with Good luck with Dragnificent.
Well, I'll definitely be coming to New York to see you. Any excuse for me to get over the pond.
That's if the airports ever reopen.
I'll just fucking swim.
Swim? Linda, you'll sink.
Much love. Stay safe. Be well, everyone.
Thanks for being on the show, Alexis, and good luck with Magnificent.
Join us next week for 3 spectacular guests.
Every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever. And if you're lonely, hold me tight. We'll be holding on forever.
Homosexuals are allowed their civil rights, and so would prostitutes or thieves or anyone else.
I want you to know I'm proud of you. Without hope, life is not worth living. You gotta give them hope. You gotta give them hope.
Here it is. You know how it goes.
I didn't invent the wheel, I just made it better. Hey Alaska, are you ready?
Who's that?
I don't know. I'll get rid
Go
of
on, check.
I'll get rid of them. Oh, hiya, Chanel. What? Fuck up, get fuck up, fucking get off me. Get the fuck up. Get off me.
And they just want to keep the throaties rubbing unsettled.
Tell us what the lockdown's been like for you girls then.
I have no idea what language that was. I'm so sorry.